a few little gems, well hopefully they're gems, we're checking out on our way to Hervey Bay. So in this episode we're going to show you, we just jumped on Wikicamps and found some spots we'd never been, hadn't heard much about, and we're going to check them out so you guys will know if they're any good. This week we head off on the beaten track just north of the Sunshine Coast hinterland to find some hidden gems. If you like hidden gems and free and cheap camping, you need to watch this episode. There is good swimming, there is four-wheel driving. What else do you need? Come with us. And we're off. Thank you, Charlie Mullins. Awesome spot. Loved it. Driving with the caravan on? Gee whiz, you're very close.
That's full driving.
Hey, there's enough full driving for me.
Is this just a little detour track?
Well, I don't know about you, but I heard that camera get whacked a million times, so...
Yeah, it's because I was holding it out the window and it's a little tight.
It's full driving to me. So instead of going the normal way to Armamore State Forest, Kain's decided to go this way.
Shortcut.
Shortcut.
We've all taken shortcuts.
Apparently. Confirmed that Kain's little shortcut, or Google's little shortcut through the Happy Valley Road, was actually another nice shortcut. That was a good little gravel road. You happy with it?
It was a good little gravel road. I've got to concentrate. I can't look around because when I look around I get into a lot of trouble.
No, you can just talk.
It's flowing. Armamore Creek's flowing.
Armamore Creek's flowing, so we might have a nice little puddle. So we're headed to Cedar Grove, which is in the Armamore State Forest. Just down from where the Gympie Country Music Muster is held. We came out here to have a little look around in October, and Cain fell in love with this camp and has wanted to stay there ever since. And it's got a swimming hole, so...
That's the main thing, swimming hole. There is no internet, but that's not a be-all and end-all.
We're off-grid.
And the camp area is just a big open area, just pick your spot, which I do love. I don't like...
Yeah, we hate bollarded and site numbers and that. We like to just get there and see what works for us. But yeah, check out this creek. That is flowing. That's way better than when we were here in, wrong way with the window, Katrina.
We're less than 3k out.
It's way more water than when we were here in October. It was fairly dry, so hopefully where the swimming hole is will be really nice. Grove. It's a forest, but you pay under national parks, so it's $7.50 per person per night, which, you know, $15 a night. Not the cheapest, but not one of the deer camps, definitely.
The weather is beautiful, the water's running, it's pretty clear, and it's a top spot. It really is. At least I didn't fall down the hole like somebody.
too, these all smalls are great when you've been swimming lots. Yes. Oh, there's our mate.
I know, I was saying, when you're packing up camp and your mate shows up just to give you a hand, but all the work's done. How often does that happen? I think there's going to be a bit of a standoff here because, look at this. Aha, a second one is coming in. Yes, look at him. Obviously he's the boss.
I would say Charlie Morelands is a bigger camping area. Like, we seem to be all in one spot here, whereas Charlie Morelands, we're spread out a lot. Look, I'd still say Charlie Morelands is probably my favourite, but this is pretty close. I could have easily stayed here longer.
Look, we definitely could have stayed here longer. It's just we do have another place that we want to go and see.
Cain's got some falls he wants to check out.
And we just sort of don't have time. But in saying that, we will be back here, certainly after it's been raining and that, because it is a top swimming hole and beautiful and clear, nice and cool on a really hot day. So big tick for Cedar Grove. Heading off on the 1 kilometre rainforest walk. We thought we'd start this way so we finish at the end of the big swimming hole and enjoy a nice swim at the end of this walk.
I think we're going to have to cross the water here somewhere, Cain. And I think there might be a swimming hole here by the sounds of those people.
Okay.
Getting very overgrown.
Well, watch step. Hopefully there's no stinging.
Oh yeah. I didn't think of them.
I think they were the gimpy trees, he said. Yeah. Gimpy trees, stinging trees. They're around here too, so just be careful. There are stinging trees around here, so don't go and touch everything with big leaves.
You're being careful. You're thundering through. You're so not being careful. Why am I going in front?
No, because I was filming.
I'm not a snake person.
We can swap back. I just wanted to film you pushing through the dense forest.
Look at all the ants. Oh, stop touching me with your noodle.
I touched her with my noodle. Where were all the ants?
Here.
Oh, here. Sorry, ants.
Okay, I reckon the rocky path is too hard, so I've tucked my thongs on. I'm going straight across the water. Much easier.
More cool on the foot.
Now, you might ask, who takes a noodle hiking with them? Well, the people who want to have a nice swim at the end of the hike take a noodle with them. I don't know why you're filming that. That's not going to look pretty at all. I think there's a baby goanna. He went up the tree. Do you want me to go get him?
Here, just drop your stuff. We've got to come back to recording.
Yes, it's a little one. Hey? Just a baby. That's pretty cool. Although, wherever there's a baby, there's normally a mama.
What? Now, we are going this way.
Oh, 4.6 kilometres.
Because it says fitness required, and I am 100% unfit.
Yeah, huffing and puffing already. So it's 400 metres or 4.6k. We'll be going this way, I think.
No, that's bad. We're going this way. We're doing the 400 to the swim hole.
Oh no, the path is blocked, Cain. I can't get through. I'll have to go under it.
Oh, I'd like to see that under. with your whittle legs. Well, 1 kilometre and we can see water.
Woo, swim time.
Swim time.
That was a big hard walk.
It was a big hard walk. It's actually pretty flat, so if you come to Cedar Grove and you want to do the 1k forest walk, you do have to cross the river a couple of times if it's in the wet season, and you get to come down here and enjoy some of this. Well, that ends our time at Cedar Grove with a little swim to finish off with before we jump in the car and punch on to the next place.
I tell you, I'm not super convinced. The next place sounds nice, but of course Cain doesn't want to take the bitumen road to get there. He keeps telling me, Lena and Nick, you're in big trouble, because he keeps telling me that you would drag your caravan here. So we're dragging our caravan through a forestry track because he thinks he can. Seriously.
But look, we really could stay here another day. We could float in the water all bloody day. I'm surprised there's not more people down here. So
anyone down
there's
here?
plenty of people camping here. It's just there's bugger all down at the water, and it's absolutely fantastic.
They're missing out.
Kinbombi is where we're heading, I believe. Going to check out some falls. So we'll see you in the forestry.
Up a dirt track. Taking Cain and his shortcuts through forestry tracks, seriously, all because he didn't want to come in the same way as he had to go out, so he wanted to take a different road. Cain just likes to see a track and go, oh, where does this go?
We all love seeing the track and want to know where that goes.
I'm quite happy to just keep on driving, to tell you the truth. The way I know is safe. I am not the risk taker in this group at all. So we're on to the Mergan-Kilcoy road now. It's a worse road than the forestry tracks. Oh my goodness, there is a lot more bumps and lumps in this road, and we came across a truck on this track.
No, we did. We had to get off for a truck. We have made it to Kinbombi Falls. It's an RV park. It is free. It is quite large.
Look, to be honest, I'm being frankly honest here, I'm actually really disappointed because we were at a beautiful spot, which was beautiful green grass that we could just walk down to a gorgeous swimming hole. And the review said it was a beautiful swimming hole here, but that was about it. So we thought we'd come and check it out. And look, you had to check it out.
That's right, you do have to check it out.
This is nothing like Cedar Grove. Like, Cedar Grove shits all over this.
Yeah, look, I'll be honest, if you have never been to this area before, you probably could stop here, check out the little towns of Kilkeeve and Gameri, because they're really only 10-15 minutes away. But it's not really a place I'd come to and sit there and camp up for a while, knowing that an hour away there's other places like Cedar Grove, Charlie Moylan's. There's some really nice spots that are much better for swimming and much easier access to get to those swimming spots. That said, this is free. It is a overnight stop for us, and we're just going to go down and check out the lookouts to the falls.
And we'll check it out for you, so you can go, hey, we've got a spare day, should we go there? If you're staying at a really nice spot, probably not.
Yeah, look, getting down to the water, you could do it. You sort of got to climb down on the rocks. The stairs, certainly on the southern end anyway, don't lead down to the water. It's pretty green. The water's clear, but it's very green underneath. And
it doesn't look super inviting.
Look, it's not. The water is flowing. It's not flowing fast, but it's not really worth my while of trying to climb down to have a bit of a slippery time in the water at the rocks, which look pretty slimy. So there's a few turtles we can look at.
Look, I'm going to put a review on WikiCamps, so check back on like beginning of March 2024, because my YouTube will hopefully not be too far behind, but and you'll see our review. It'll be honest, because
it's pretty, but it's not somewhere where you go, oh look, we go there for a nice cooling swim.
But tell them the reason we came was because we saw the last Wiki Camps review said, lovely camp, nice swimming hole. And that was 7 days ago.
That's right. And look,
that's not true. Sorry.
It's not. Certainly, like I said, if you're comparing it to places like Cedar Grove or Charlie Morelands, which aren't really that far away.
Maybe if you've been out Birdsville, it might be a lovely spot.
Look, like I said, it's clear, but it is very, very slimy sort of on the rocks.
Even
you are
on the
right.
Turtles. There's lots of turtles and there's slime all over them.
If you have been out west and you swum in the muddy stuff, then you probably would go, yep, it's worth my while, but not us.
We've just had crystal clear, and we have had so many beautiful spots. So we have at least 5 different swimming spots that have been crystal clear. So yeah, I think we've been very spoilt.
Oh, we've been, that's right, we've been very spoiled. Oh, look, I don't mind, like I said, it is a free stopover, but it's probably not something that if you've been to some nice spots, thinking, oh, they said Kinbombi.
Yeah.
They said that's a really good spot. It's a good spot for an overnighter. It's not really a spot you'd come and stay. I know reviews say we come and stayed 5 days, but really it's not one of those spots when the others are so close and are more magical than this. But probably for me, the walk down, now I've got to do the walk back up.
Was it worth it?
Oh, look.
But there is no way he would have let me come down here and tell him it's not worth it. No. There is no way.
It's a bit like you guys. You're probably not going to listen to us to tell you what. There is a rope on the rock thing over there, so it does look like if the water's probably a metre or two up higher and really flowing, it may be worth climbing, scampering down on the rocks to get in, but not for us today. This is where the stairs end, so I've got to do some rock climbing. Like I said, not for me today. That was 11, okay?
So what's the plan?
I said do 10 at a time, 10 and a little rest. That was 11, so I've probably overdone it.
Right at the beginning. Always goes out too hard.
That's what I do.
That was a bigger, flatter one to aim for. There's cacti there.
Ooh, that was 14. That is pushing to the limits.
And this is the reality of travelling with someone with a heart condition, because 1, sometimes he doesn't know his limits, and 2, you gotta take it a bit slower, but that's all right. Oh, what are we doing now?
Well, while you're filming, I thought I'd have a little sit down. Just a nice little chill on the stairs on the way up.
It's about halfway.
Another level of stairs.
Almost there. 2 more levels to go.
Another little city.
Woohoo, you made it, Cain.
I did make it.
How'd you feel?
Hey, okay.
You actually did very well.
Just take it easy. Bit unfit, I'll have to tell you that. Very unfit.
That's 2 walks you've done today.
I know, so that means I can have a chocky.
So what do you reckon of the afternoon views?
Oh look, the afternoon views, you can't really complain about this. The temperature's dropped. It's actually really pretty and beautiful. So Kinbombi's a really good spot just for an overnight stop. Quiet little drink and just look at the scenery. So when you're out in the bush camping, just be wary of the creatures that get around, because Katrina said these were bush bees. I've come over and had a look, and bush bees are little black fellas. These to me are wasps. So they're in a tree. probably very nasty, and I sure as hell don't want to put my hand in there to test it out.
Well, Kate and I were just talking about perspective, and we were talking about like this camp, after all my whinging and ranting, like it's not that bad. It's a bush camp, and for a bush camp it's nice. If you came across this somewhere out like Winton, Longreach area, you'd think it was amazing. It was a gem. It just depends where you've been. And we've been to the Sunshine Coast hinterland and discovering all those beautiful swimming holes. And what did you say, Cain? Green grass.
Green grass, lots of wildlife.
You know, we've had that for a while now, and that was sort of what we were expecting. We were coming to another waterfall, so we're going to have waterfall swimming, all of that sort of stuff. And to rock up here and not be able to have any of that was, I think, our biggest disappointment. So it's a good like overnight stop. There's a little walk that you can do, but you can easily do that in the afternoon. It wouldn't be somewhere I'd stay for a couple of days, unless you're really into bird watching, but really you haven't seen much of that, you know, other than your crows and your miners and that. So yeah, definitely perspective. I think we've been very spoilt since Christmas time, having the whole Sunshine Coast hinterland to explore and play in. It is beautiful. So yeah, I have to probably change my mindset a little bit. Switch that mindset over and just enjoy it for what it is. Well, Cain, that ends our little trip up from the sunny coast hinterland.
It's been a nice little trip too.
Look, we found some gems of camping spots.
There's some ripper little spots, and we didn't go along the coast.
No, well, to say that, we actually didn't drive on the Bruce Highway until Maryborough.
No, we didn't. We pretty much, Tyro, but you pretty much can leave Brisbane and just do some hinterland without doing the inside road either. You can just follow these back tracks up the hinterland. There's some awesome little gems.
Now, if you've got any other little gems anywhere around Queensland that you'd like us to check out, chuck in the comment. We will be your guides and go check it out for you. Otherwise, join us next week, because we're going to
Gucci Creek, the camp for cure, which we're really, really looking forward to, because the biggest thing for us, yes, it's a charity, and yes, we love that, but just meeting other like-minded people.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
That we've been following, and
can't wait to meet everyone there.
It would be absolutely awesome.
So come check it out next week. Catch you then.
Stop surviving, start living.
Woo!
Light now.
What about the carway?
Sumptuous. We'll be spinning around in circles trying to get the perfectness. I think that way is lighter.
Okay.
We just done, for anybody watching this, we've just done 7,600 swings around to find the best place. Because I've done all the work. So peaceful, so quiet.
Yeah. Oh my God.
There's a stick there.
There's a log there, Cain.
Oh.